Fuel scooping complete. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Finally made it to Maya this past weekend. Went to the Thargoid Scout.
Hey. I'm tired of these turd-ball planets. I mean, these turd-ball systems with turd-ball suns.
Couldn't scan it though. Had to navigate with coordinates every time.
Did I showed you how to scan it, right? Did you try that? If you need a refresher, I got about 100 jumps left, but when I get back there, I'll show you if it's still time.
Tried it, but I guess I suck.
No, how long did you try for? It took me like 2 hours. Hour 45 minutes, 2 hours. It was so. I think I have a stream saved of it. It was so
2
weird.
minutes tops.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, you gotta. Well, if you can get there by coordinates easily, then yeah, then that's fine. But that, for me, that was. I mean, it's definitely paid off for me spending the 2 hours or an hour 45 that it took to do it, because I've been there. God, I've been there probably 100 times. I've made $1.5 billion there already. Oh shit! What am I doing? I don't have any fuel. Whew! That was close. I almost ruined the whole mission.
Coordinates is like hell.
Yeah, coordinates are brutal, man. It is brutal. Yeah, just put how much did you make? Did you at least get the 4? Did he give you the 4, or was it the 1Z, 2Z, 3Zs of the resin? The resin is the cheapest one. The biological matter and the technology are worth way more. In fact, while I'm here, I don't actually know how to check to see how much you've made in the game so far. I don't know how to do that.
I went from 26 million up to 143 million.
Oh, nicely done. Holy cow. Yeah, that's good shit. Well done. Damn. Man. Yeah, see, this is wrong. Well, I guess I'd have to add these up. So it's 2.9 plus another billion, which is 3.8 plus 2.5, which would be 6.5 billion. Yeah, about 6.5 billion. I thought it was more than that. I think that's the only way you can tell is by adding these up, by adding up current assets. No, I can't. I don't know. If you add current assets plus money spent on ships, there's some overlap there, and certainly credit spent on outfitting, there's some overlap there. I don't know how to know.
Seriously though, I actually had fun going back and forth avoiding pirates.
Oh yeah, it's a blast. I mean, it does get a little old after, about 15 or 20 times, but I'm bouncing back and forth between Rhea and doing passenger missions, which are really lucrative, and there. Yeah, you need to put. It'll probably take you half an hour tops to get that done, and then you can go there. Do you have the cargo resistant racks? Or the not the cargo, the corrosion resistant racks. Let me turn my TV down. It's loud as shit.
Thank you so much for showing me that, Ron.
Oh yeah, no problem. And then if you wanted to try the Rhea thing, I'm not even close to being allied with them, and I'm making, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 million an hour. Just carting. I'm just taking the ones to LQ Hydre. I did take a slight detour. They are giving out modular terminals like they are candy over there. I was shocked. I got like 40 modular terminals in a half hour when I had been hunting for them for weeks from doing the passenger mission. So I unlocked Marco, whatever that other engineer is, which gave me access to Palin, which is why I'm doing this 5,000 light year jump or jaunt. So I just bounce back and forth between Rhea and Maya, I just want to get all my ships A-rated, and then I guess I'll tackle combat, which I'm so bad at, it's embarrassing. I'm gonna have a huge chunk of, I'll probably have 20 to 40 million just in discoveries. I mean, it round trip, it's gonna be like.
I don't have Palin unlocked yet, so these missions are getting my Python outfitted.
Yeah, right. So you just get. Have you ever come close to not making it back because of the corrosion? You ever lost your cockpit or anything like that, or had your? I have to bring extra cargo so it doesn't poop out all the good cargo. I also found that if you just pick up what he's asking for, he'll eventually just give you the really good ones. Like there must have been 15 to 20 in a row where he gave me 4 of the biological matter or the technology, and those are 20 to 25 billion each run. It was fantastic. And then I thought I'd do an experiment and pick up more than just what he was asking for. I picked up like 15 of the things, and then it was back to the onesie twosies. And I've just been working my way out of that little goof. So I just pick up what he asks for in that one mission, do it, and then come back and do it again. Are you still in Maya, or have you moved on?
Max payload was for technology, but I always make it back okay.
Oh, good shit. Good. I just did this iPhone upgrade, and now it's doing this voice thing. Which I thought was kind of corny at first, but it's actually kind of interesting. And I've discovered a bunch of unknown systems and stuff. So, oh, good shit. Cool. And are you on a PlayStation? What are you on? What platform are you on? If you're on the PlayStation, we'll hop in a private group or something and head out there.
PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just finally got the cable I needed to hook my computer to my TV to get the sound and all that going. And I was going to start working on the PC here soon, but I haven't even taken off yet on the PC.
Honestly, you really helped me out, bro.
Yeah, I saw it from have you heard of that guy Down to Earth Astronomy? I think he's from the Netherlands or something. He talks a little weird, but I saw it. I saw it on one of his YouTube videos, and man, it just, good grief. I was just on the cusp of quitting the game. Yeah, I saw it. That's where I saw it. and I was just about to quit playing the game because I literally I had no money, and there's so little money. I think they've made slight adjustments because when I went to Rhea first to do the passenger missions, they were horrible. I mean, I was in an hour I made like 200,000, and I mean, where's the point in that? And then those penalties came along. But when I went back to Rhea, they, you know, it looked like the payout. There was a lot more missions, and they were worth a lot more.
You explained it clearly. I just didn't try very hard to scan.
Yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain, man. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought it was a glitch, but they haven't fixed it yet. So, and how about did the universe crash? I don't know if it crashed on all the platforms, but it crashed on the PlayStation a couple of days ago. Did that affect you as well? Were you affected by that when the whole galaxy crashed or the whole universe crashed? The game was down.
Yes, the whole thing should be dead.
Yeah. It's funny. One thing I noticed right before that happened was that when you boosted, it cut the sound. It cut the sound of the boost off. You'd hear the initial boost, but then it would cut off, and then the universe crashed, and I started hearing that. I don't know, a few hours ago. Started doing that again. So I don't.
I was carrying fourth Argoid resins when it happened.
Oh, did you lose them, or was everything okay when it came back up?
I had to go to work.
When
I was fucked.
When you came back, was everything okay?
But when I got on the next day, I was okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, it seems that when you log out, like this journey here, I've logged out probably 6 or 7 times, you know, for hours at a time, and everything's been fine. When I log back in, it's like my ship just wasn't there.
Back. 17 million.
Yep. Have you ever gotten the 4 of the technology or the biological matter, the ones that are 20 million and 25 million? Oh, those are so good. You used to be able to just, if you didn't want to do the one he gave you, used to be able to say no to it, and then
23 million.
yeah, it's good stuff. You used to be able to board hop and just come back in the station, and he'd give you another one, but he doesn't do that anymore. Last time I said no, I tried it a few times. I said no, I don't want that one, and I had to wait a couple hours before he'd give me another mission, regardless of what I did.
But I had to board swap to get them.
So you would say no, you would say you didn't want the mission he gave you, and then you board flip, and that would work? Good, that's still working.
No, I went to the scout to get 4 items, but only 2 were there.
Oh, you board hop and it refreshes? I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, right. God, I can't believe you had to navigate with coordinates each way, each time. Whew. That is painful.
Had to switch to open, then picked up 2 more like you showed me.
Yeah. Did you have any trouble in open? Was there anybody there? I've run across a bunch of people there. A bunch of people were fighting. I switched real quick so I didn't get involved in it. Or was there nobody there in open when you got there? Do you have a private group? If you don't have a private group, you just go in and create one, and that'll put a private group with your username.
2 people, but they were chill.
Oh, that's good. Are you bouncing back and forth between solo and private? I mean solo and open?
I didn't stick around to chat.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is so painful. Oh, I made elite in trading from just doing the Palin missions yesterday. I got a private and open, yeah, right on. I got a founder's permit, a founder's world permit. I have no idea where it's at, but I got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't even know I was anywhere near that. I didn't know the Palins counted as trade. The Palin missions counted towards your trade rank.
Congrats. I ranked up in trading also.
Nice.
Entrepreneur.
Nice. Yeah, you need to scan that scout ship. It makes it so fast. I think it's if you get there and you don't have to flip more than twice, you can get there and back in like 7.5 minutes. It's so fast. If you got to flip more than twice, then it goes up around the 15-minute mark, which is weird, but it's what I saw. Yeah, I'm heading back to Maya right now.
I will scan it for sure.
I'm gonna grab. I was all stoked on these corrosion-resistant racks. That was until I realized that the biggest ones they have are 2. So even in Anaconda.
It takes me 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Holy cow! That's actually not that bad. I'm sure it's a pain in the neck though. Probably the biggest part of that 20 minutes is probably navigating with the coordinates. Oh, thanks, Jeannie.
More like corrosion resistant purses, LOL.
Yeah. I did get I've blown up a couple times coming back. I got interdicted like 3 times in a row, and like the first time I was in interdiction, my canopy went, so I couldn't see anything and couldn't hear anything, I was so close anyway, and then the third, in the middle of the third interdiction, trying to get out of it, I blew up. I'm sure the pirates were thrilled. See if this system is claimed.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It is unclaimed. Man, there's so many of these out here. I'm not going all that way, I'll tell you that. I'll scan this star, but that's about it. I want to get back.
A bit nervous about doing my own 5,000 lie run soon.
Yeah, I was too. It's been real uneventful though. Just long. What ship do you plan on doing it in?
Explorer.
Yeah, right on. That's a good ship. Yeah, I'm doing it without a shield. My ship's got a little injured, and that was from doing the pulsar thing. I turned that off.
Brave man.
Yeah, it was an accident actually. I was almost halfway out here before I realized it. When I'm about to turn back around. Especially since there's nothing out here. I mean, it's just empty space so far. Why am I not moving? That's weird. And I think the payout on the Discovery is going to be awesome. I mean, right now for me, it's going to be about 300 total jumps round trip, and that's like, you know, almost every system I've scanned. So I can't imagine it being any less than, you know, 10, 15 million. And I've broken it up into chunks. You know, when I get tired, I'll just log off and leave my ship, you know, where it's at, and I log in a few hours later and everything's fine. But it's just I had to just get the nerve to dedicate this kind of time to this level of boredom. Actually, I'm glad there's people here to talk to, because man, on the way out there, I just did it myself, and God, I was getting so sleepy. That'd be such a pill to fly into a star in an accident. Good grief. Because he dozed off or something?
Yeah, I think that's the only way to do it and preserve your sanity.
Yeah, I know. Man, I talk about these people going to Colonia for that community goal. Holy cow! Seriously? I only went 5,000 light years, and they went 25,000 light years to get there. Come on now. They need to increase the jump ranges on all the ships across the board by like a factor of 10, or 20, or 30, or 100. The jump. I mean, this is my farthest jumping ship, and it's got like 50, almost 55 light years range, and that's just not enough to go anywhere, really. Not if you want to explore the galaxy.
Yeah, I sat that one out too.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, forget it. Have you done the money making opportunity from Palin in Maya? We were talking about that earlier. It's really good.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a 80 to 100 million an hour or more, and it's not an exploit or anything like that. Shoot, I need fuel. It's really good. I'm heading back there now. I'm still a ways away, I think. I'm probably still, I don't know, 75 jumps away. 79 jumps away. Oh my god.
What do you have to do?
You go to Maya, and when you land at Obsidian Orbital, and you don't have to be, you don't have to have unlocked Palin to get this. When you land at Obsidian Orbital, he'll give you, you'll get a urgent mission notification in your mailbox. Let me see if I've got one. No, I don't, but I accepted one. So you get one here. Whoop. Oh, wow, really? That isn't at all what I wanted to do. That was dumb. And it'll say go get 4, or it's between 1 and 4 of these Stargard items, and there's a crash ship, there's a shipwreck. That's 2 jumps away, that has that stuff lying sitting on the ground. You just go out there, pick them up, come back, and you make between, I don't know, on the 4, if you get the 4, which he gives out a lot, it's like 17 million for this, for the resin, like 20 million for the biology or biological matter, and then 23 million for the technology. And it takes about, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to do round turn. But the hardest thing is getting the spot marked again, is getting the thing marked so that you don't. Yeah, it's good. It's great. I wish I was closer. I'd show you exactly what to do. Damn, I'm overheat. Oop, no, I'm not. What am I doing?
Greetings, Commander. When it comes time to sell the data, may I suggest spreading it around to the factions you need to unlock engineers?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oop. I haven't unlocked very many. Does Palin need anything else? Sensor fragments? Oh my god, dude, seriously? Oh wow, I didn't realize I'd gotten more. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll do that. I don't know how much I'm gonna I'm kind of curious to see what I'm gonna have when I get back. I'm guessing between 15 and 20 million. How much does it take to rake up to get allied with a faction from Star Chart data? Unless I'm getting close enough to where... Oh, he just, yeah.
I think it is about 10 mil to become AILed, but please don't quote me on that.
Okay, well, I'll see. I'll just turn in enough to get allied with the next engineer I need. And see exactly. I'll turn in a little bit at a time. Hopefully it's not that much, because I don't think I'm going to have much more than that. Actually, I don't know. I wish there was a way you could check that without having to land somewhere. Fortunately, I found a place where the sensors are... One of the old alien crash sites I visited last night, it's got like 3 sensors sitting on the ground. I think you just board hop, pick them up. But then again, you gotta... Well, no, now I'll get the... No, I won't. Yeah, so my ship's gonna deteriorate that whole way back. That's gonna be awesome. 25 of them? Holy shit. I was popping out in those non-human USSs and looking at the Thargoids. As long as you don't shoot at them or anything or get too close to them, they leave you alone. They'll scan you once, but
you scan the more you may.
Yeah, I'm scanning every system I go through. But they're taking the escape pods. They're abducting people. It's creepy as shit. I tried hailing them. I tried all kinds of things. They have any interest. I've been yanked out of hyperspace a bunch of times. It's crazy. And they knock your power out so you can't move. They don't shoot at they didn't shot at me or anything, but it's a pretty helpless feeling.
Just feed the meat alloys.
What does that do? Do they hang around longer or talk? You know, I mean. I went to that one base. It's got a bunch of scavengers hanging around, and they don't. I mean, I bumped into them. I was cruising around in the SRV with them, and they never did anything. They didn't really.
They're hostile. They'll lose interest in you to scoop them up.
Yeah, but they don't do anything to me anyway. Like when I pop out in the USS that has Thargoids in it, I just pop out and then I stop. And they'll come right up to me, and scan me, and then turn around and get back to what they were doing, and then leave, and then I'll scan their wake. The only time I've ever been shot at was when I accidentally boosted right into his eyeball. I think I poked him in the eye. He started shooting at me, but I was able to get out of there. But I mean, I can easily see how that would be interpreted as aggressive. Because I think that's one of the common tactics of killing them is ramming them. I saw a video of this one anaconda. It was just kicking the piss out of this Thargoid by just hitting him. He just drilled the shit out of him. Just kept drilling him into the planet's surface. It was crazy. So that's why I think he started attacking me. But I've popped out in a bunch of those USSs. Probably 15 or 20. And they've never been aggressive or anything. Unless I did something aggressive. And the ones that pull me out of hyperspace, I never even really see them because they're usually behind you. And They pull you out, and then they're behind you, and then they knock your power out, and they scan you, and then they're gone before you can flip over. I mean, I can see them in the distance. There's usually two of them, and they're bigger. They're not the Cyclops, the ones that you find in the USSs. At least the ones I find in the USSs. They're bigger, quite a bit bigger. I heard that this latest community goal, they came out with some little gadget that's, I think if I read it right, it's supposed to stop them from being able to knock your power out. But I haven't been able to find any. I've stopped at a bunch of the planetary bases that have the other experimental stuff, but I haven't found those yet. But as soon as my power comes back on, I usually try to say hello or greetings or I come in peace. And I don't say anything back.
Apparently so.
I need food. I had to go in and modify my my star list. I was getting a bunch of those turds planets that have the T-type stars, or the non-scoopable ones. Quite irritating. I didn't have that problem going out there. I mean, I had a few of them in a row, but none that where I had to stop my journey and reroute to get fuel. I had to do that twice on the way back, so I just changed it. I found a bunch of systems that were not discovered by anybody, but you don't get the discovery until you turn the data in. So for all I know, someone could have already been on that route I've been on, and they could be on there. They could be ahead of me on the way back and turn that data in. So I've scanned a bunch of them. I'd like to get that trophy. In fact, what about this one? I don't scan the whole system. I just scan the star. I don't want to spend a bunch. Yeah, like this one. This one's been this is undiscovered. So let's just discover it. Oof, I'm a little closer than I thought I was. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
How far out are you?
2,500 light years maybe. I think I've got like maybe 65 jumps left. Oh, 71 jumps. Yeah, I get. It takes me 2 jumps to do 100 light years. So cut 35. So I'm 3,500 light years out. So I think that's right. I think I did the math right there. Whoop. Dang, that's a long way. Shoot. Yeah, if it were 7 jumps, I'd be 350 light years out. 7 jumps would be, yeah, it'd be 350. So I'm 3,500 light years out still. It took me a few hours to do the 5,000. Going out. I seriously considered blowing up and teleporting all the way back to Maya, but I want this scan data for my exploration rank and money. But I did consider it. I didn't know if that would, he already gave me the 5,000, so I didn't know if I blew up, if I would lose the 5,000 or not. Credit for the 5,000 out there. But it zips you right back to the last station you docked at. And the rebuy on this ship is cheap. I am not good in long treks like this. I hate driving long distances. I hate flying long distances. I hate hyper driving long distances. I'm just not good at that. Actually, I'm not good at very many things at all, actually. Certainly not combat. I'm horrible at combat. That's embarrassing. I'm still pretty fresh, so I still feel pretty good. I'm not getting real tired or anything yet.
Playing on and off for 3 years.
Right on. It's a great game. I mean, epic game. It's just, it's so good. It's remarkable. I ran across it about a year and a half before it came out on the PlayStation, and I bought the PC version, but I didn't play it at all. I quit. I'm old, so I used to game on PC, but I just got so tired of doing the video card shuffle. Wow. Yeah, as soon as the moment I saw it on an advert, you know, I was watching a Destiny YouTube video and I saw an advert for it, and I immediately, oh shit, I gotta sneeze. Hang on, sorry. That was probably really loud. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, sorry. I knew I started begging him immediately for the PlayStation version. And a year and a half later, it was here. Man, how did you find out about it? Oh, did you play it back in '84? 84, 86, I guess. I was of the right age to do that, but I didn't. And I had a Commodore, but I didn't know anything about the game back then. I was what 15, 16, 17 years old back then when it came out the first time. Right on. So he knew about it. Is that how you knew about that it was coming out? That it was coming out? The new version was coming out? Or did you find out independently of that? Yeah, I'm not thrilled about the economy. I mean, I've said this a bunch of times, but in real life, very few people aren't going to be familiar with the feeling of being underpaid and overworked. That's a common feeling. Right on. And, you know, and I don't, you know, I call it eating shit sandwiches. I've eaten shit sandwiches for years at work, and I've got a degree and I have a, you know, a good job. But still, I mean, it's still, that feeling is a very common feeling for everybody. Everyone knows that, unless you're filthy rich, which not many people are. And, you know, when 2.4 came out and they nerfed all those, I tried to make sure that what I did wasn't actually an exploit. Like, I did the planetary scan stacking, which many times I heard that it was not an exploit. It was just, people were so mad about it that they nerfed it because they wanted to, you know, they wanted to shut the squeaky wheel up. And then when 2.4 came out, that was nerfed, and I mean, I almost quit playing the game because I refused to play a game in my free time that is a shit sandwich simulator. I mean, I don't want to come home from work and then hop on a game to feel underpaid and overworked, which is what happened in 2.4 when it first came out. I was pissed. But the Palin thing has helped with that a lot. But it gets old. I mean, it gets monotonous doing that over and over and over. Man, I play a video game for I play it for excitement, extravagance, and imagination. And I don't play it for real world simulations. I don't want it to, you know, them to be working on the marketplace where the pay is, you know, it's like the real world. Screw that. Make it, you know, make it opulent, make it extravagant. I mean, credits can't hurt anybody in this game like they can in, Grand Theft Auto or something, or Warframe. You know, having trillions of credits isn't going to hurt anybody. So I just don't. It was crazy. Everybody I played with, which is probably everyone I've ever come across in the game, playing the game, which is probably close to 40 people. Everyone is just crushed about the credit situation. But when I went in the forums, I posted a thread in the forums. I got ripped. I was shocked. Just people saying, just thinking that the credit situation was horrible and out of control, and I made every case I could, and they just resorted to, you know, petty personal attacks. You're drunk, go home. So there's a big disconnect between the player base that I'm familiar with and the forums. And the forums are the squeaky wheel. So if everyone on the forums is screaming for credits to get nerfed, you know, I understand it. I understand. It gets irritating to hear criticism after criticism after criticism, and nothing on the other side. So I'm pretty sure that the Quince planetary scans were never an exploit, but they nerfed them anyway to shut those people up. And the skimmer missions, those look like so much fun. Good grief. I've never seen a video of a guy in a fertile ants just murdering skimmers all over the place, left and right. There were the skimmer parts flying everywhere. There's a skimmer yard sale, and those got nerfed because people complained. But I went to Rhea to look at the passenger missions again, and it looked like they increased the pay. Not exorbitantly, but enough to where it's lucrative. I mean, I'm not allied with anybody in Rhea yet, and I was making, I don't know, 15 to 30 million an hour. Which it's not the Palin thing. Palin, there's a fortune in there. But it's a nice break from the monotony. I bounce back and forth between Rhea and Palin, or the Maya Obsidian orbital mission.
The updates next year.
Yeah, same. I watched the stream, or I watched the recording of the stream, the reveal stream. It looked really good. Let's see how this system looks. Boobies. Yes, let's get another one. I wish you could. Why do I have to click on it?
I was on the money grind for a while.
What? Doing what?
Almost killed the game. It is a big galaxy and you have a spaceship. Fly how you like.
What?
Yeah.
When you were on the money, what do you mean you were on? What do you mean? I was on the money grind for a while. You mean the pay was too low or it was too high? Said that it was thud. I'm assuming that it was too low. But I could easily see where you could have thought that the pay was too high. I don't see how that would ruin the game. It wouldn't ruin the game for me, but I guess that doesn't mean just because it doesn't do something for me doesn't mean it wouldn't do it for someone else. But I've yet to get a suitable answer whenever I ask someone. The forums, it is adamantly opposed to increasing pay. What it is about it that bugs them so much? I mean, because they are vicious about it, and I haven't got a suitable answer. One guy said, "Well, if you have a bunch of credits, you're gonna go get a Corvette and you're gonna come kill me." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't. I want to work together." But even if I was one of those,
running Sophis, I stopped caring about cash and starting having fun again. Bigger ship is not bigger fun.
No, well, okay, see, so what's fun for me is collect. I'm a collector. In every game I play, I collect. And so for me, collecting ships is fun. That's what I enjoy doing, and you can't do that if there's no credits. So you're a proponent. You thought the credits were too high before. I was running that was before my time. I've heard that term before, running Sothis. I don't know what that was. I'm guessing it was a way to make a bunch of credits. So you made too many credits? That's what was unfun about it?
I just try not to do the same thing for too long. Switch between fighting and trading.
Well, yeah, if you can fight, that you can do that. I can't. I just don't have it. I think some people have it, some people don't, and I'm just one of those that doesn't. I've tried. It's just, I just get destroyed. And it pisses me off.
Bigger is not better?
No, there's that's funny. Yeah, I've got all the ships, and like the Corvette, it just moves so slow. Oh my God, the handling is hard. It just handles, and the same with the cutter. It just handles so incredibly slow. It's funny, the passenger ships, like the Beluga and the Orca, those are both large ships.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Gonna call the wife, LOL.
Okay. And the Orca and the Beluga handle so much better than the big warships. But that doesn't mean I don't want them. I want those ships. I've got them, but they're almost A-rated, all of them, but they're not quite there. But that's what's fun for me. I mean, if I were even reasonably okay at combat, I'm sure I'd enjoy that, but I'm not. And so when they cut out the, being able to make a lot of credits, I almost quit playing the game.
I have been playing for over 2 years. Just got a Kanda this spring. But I am an explorer, so I'm a bit strange.
Yeah, exploration is yeah, I thought I'd like it, but I don't.
Happy as a pig and shit in my new Python.
Oh, the Python is Python's one of my top favorite ships. It's so versatile. The ships I really enjoy, the bigger ones, I like the Python. It fits on a medium-sized landing pad, and it's got a gargantuan space. And then I love the Orca. I like the Beluga, but it's so hard to get in and out of space stations in that damn thing. I like it's not the Cutter, it's the Clipper. The Imperial Clipper, oh, that's a great little ship. I heard a lot of people hate it, but it handles great. It's fast as crap. It's a large ship, but I like the Imperial Eagle. That's a fast little ship, especially with the enhanced drives.
Python is a great ship. Best mission runner in the game. Shame I don't like it.
Oh, what don't you like about it? Yeah, I love the Python.
Clipper and Orca are pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, right. The Cutter is it's so big. It just handles like a boat. But it is a murder machine, that's for sure. Yeah, the only success I've had is I haven't really combated with the Clipper, but I have with the Corvette. That was the first ship that I tried combating for real, and I had some success there. But I mean, it's not like that's not like fighting in a small ship, which is much more enthralling, I think. I watched all kind of videos on combat using thrusters and reverse turns and blah 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 blah. All I do is get murdered.
Flies, the looks, the smell. I don't know.
It handles a little slow. It's a little sluggish. And I have trouble with the ships with a long presentation in the front, And the Python is like that. It's like a mini Anaconda, or a.
My voice sounds like I'm on Quaaludes.
Yeah, that's new. The latest update. My iPhone updated itself. Well, I accepted it, but as soon as that update finished, it started doing this, and I haven't looked into turning it off yet. But it actually makes it easier. I don't have to look down, really. It rarely gets any words wrong. The first word it's gotten wrong all night's that conda. I called it condana or something when you type in conda. But it is a bit antiseptic sounding.
But I love the beluga, so my taste in ships is questionable.
No, I like the beluga too.
I like pythons.
The only thing about the beluga is getting in and out of starports. It's so hard. Yeah, that's another good thing is that you can hear each other's comments now, when before you couldn't do that. But yeah, the beluga's it's a beautiful ship. It just
have gone all graphic.
What do you mean? Things have gone all graphic. Yeah, the beluga, it just gets wedged in there, especially leaving the space station. It gets wedged in there all the time. I have to log out to keep from getting destroyed by the station police. I have found that if you scrape your belly on the way out, that you'll bounce out out the mail slot, but you'll get out. You won't get wedged in there. And once you're wedged in there, and I think what happens is the top fins hook on the top of the mail gate, and then that wedges the ship up, and it has a long tail thing and I think that becomes like a wedge.
The beluga has taken over from the ask for exploration. Like I say, I am strange.
Oh no, I can see that. I mean,
I'm happy with the size of my python.
Yeah, the Python I think it should have better jump range. I've got a level 5 engineer driving it, and I think it's got maybe, I don't know, under 30 light years of jump range. I mean, I can get it above that, but it would be useless. It'd be like this Diamondback is useless. It's just a jump ship. That's all it is. There's nothing in it but discovery scanner and a surface scanner. And I think the jump ranges are horrible in the game. I wish they'd increase them by a factor of at least 20 across the board.
Glad to hear it.
I need some fuel. Let's see.
LOL.
Wow, man, I'm finding so many more undiscovered systems on the way back. It took me forever to find an undiscovered system coming out. Oh, I'm a lot closer than I thought I was going to be. Hurry up. There's no way I won't at least get one of these and get that trophy.
Hey, do the military composite bulkheads decrease jump range
Yes.
by a lot?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, depends on what you consider a lot. I mean, a few light years to me is a lot, and yeah, it's a few light years. Every ship I put it in. But to be honest, as long as you're not doing for me, as long as I'm not doing combat, there's no reason to have it. Like this ship, I've gone, 10,000 light years total, and the only damage I really took was from doing those you know, the pulsar, you know, thingy, the jet cone highway. That's the only time I took any damage, and I quit doing that because it's so.
Unless you are full combat, leave the low weight in.
Yeah, right. I agreed. Yeah, the lightweight. Yeah, the only thing I have the bulkhead in is the big ships, which is unfortunate because it is so expensive. Like 300 million for the big ships for one ship. And even more if you wanted one of the reactive or whatnot. How many jumps away? 51 jumps. Ooh, I took a big chunk off there. Nice. So 50 jumps is 2,500 light years out. Halfway there. Ugh. I think that math is right.
Can you explain shield cell banks versus shield boosters?
A shield booster is something that's active all the time. That it boosts the capacity of your shield. A shield cell bank, from what I understand, is as long as your shields, like you know how you've got 3 rings on shields. Like if you lose 2 rings and you got your last ring, you can pop a shield bank, and it will immediately restore your shields all the way up to 3 rings. But it heats your ship up horribly. So I think what most people do is when they've got it so that when they pop a shield bank, they also pop a heat sink. As long as you still have a ring left, it'll restore your shields all the way back up. It just seems so cumbersome to do the shield banks. I mess with them early on, and I use shield boosters though on my other ships. If I don't need a wake scanner or some other accessory, then I'll just outfit. And I remember I talked to the one guy.
Travel a good bit, but also do bounty hunting, so I need decent protection.
Yeah, if you do bounty hunting, yeah, shield. Yeah, I'd say shield. You have your kill warrant scanner, and then I'd fill the rest up with shield boosters. I used to think that shield boosters and a point scan or a point protection, or whatever the thing's called. But a guy made a real good case that as long as your shields are up.
For the win.
Yeah, I heard biweaves are good. The only ship I've really tried out has been a big ship, and it was horrible. And then someone told me that it's only really good on the smaller ships. So I've yet to try. I'm so bad at combat to begin with. Combat in a small ship is almost absolutely pointless for me. So, but I will eventually get there, and I was going to try a biweave. I heard it.
Cell banks will recharge shields, but not necessary to full charge. If shields are down, the cell banks won't help.
If the shields are down, yeah. If your shields are, if you've lost all rings, the shield cell banks won't do anything. But I guess depends on if you're down to 1 ring. I think, I guess 1 won't bring your shields all the way back up. I don't. Like I said, I've only messed with them a little bit, but I did mess with them enough to know what they did. They restore rings of your shield as long as you have shields, as long as your shields aren't all the way down. But so based on what I've heard from other people, I run mostly shield boosters on ships that have shields. But they knock your
Come back faster.
Yeah. I tried it on my Corvette initially, and they came back no quicker than the standard shield. It was crazy. or if it was any quicker, it was so much. It was so there was so little difference. So I switched over to a regular shield, and that's what everyone that I was fighting with told me to do. They told me to switch out. They told me the bi-weave was only good for the smaller ships. But I did hear that there was a.
I have Wake Scanner, Kill Warren, and Chaff right now.
Yeah, the person that was actually really good at combat, he made a real strong case for using shield boosters over chaff or point defense or any of the other ECMs. So I just run the scanners I want, and then I run shield boosters with whatever I have left. But it's probably best to just. The thing about chaff, the point defense is good because it.
On my vulture.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a small ship. Yeah, that probably does work well. I haven't flown my vulture in so long. But the point defense, I like that because you don't have to do anything. It's just active.
My life weaves on small, fast ships. Get in and out fast.
Yeah. Turn my thermostat down. Hopefully it won't disconnect my whatchamacallit. Nope, it didn't.
I might try that, then hit you up when I get that review I screen, yo.
Might try that. Try what?
Or on the gunship, where the shields are not much to start with. LOL.
Might try that. What might you try? Oh, try shield boosters? I see. I think I see what you're saying. The gunship? You mean like the federal gunship?
What hard points on the vulture?
Oh yeah, Jeannie, he's asking you what weapons you've got on your vulture.
Yes, sir. The federal gunship.
Yeah, I don't really like any of the federal ships except for the Corvette. I don't think Jeannie is It's been.
Pulses on mine.
Oh, Paul. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's Jiva. Jeannie hasn't responded.
Pulse laser multi-cannon.
Oh, there it is. Pulse laser and multi-cannon. Oh, that's a good setup. I like pulse lasers. They're actually really good. The Vulture's power plant is so small. Whoa. Wow, that dropped me out far away.
My Python has pulses and Mulch's grinning face with normal eyes.
He put it and it described the smiley face. That was fun.
dog has grinning face with normal eyes.
I gotta see if there's any other voices on here, because there could be some really funny ones. Sounds and haptics? What the hell does that mean? Haptics. Keyboard clips. Just... Oh, I'm looking at the settings. Hang on. Get up here and get some fuel. It's not under that. Come on now. Is that a PlayStation app? Camera notifications show that data credit. What is it? What's it called? The text to speech. Where is that? Messages, phone, writer. Maybe it's under general. Accessibility? Oh, here we go. Speech. Voices. Oh, here we go.
Hello, my name is Red.
All the other ones have to download. Oh, they have different accents. Let's download all these. Come on now, download. Thank you. Let's hear what Victoria sounds like.
Hello, my name is Victoria.
Why do they all sound like cyborgs? That's weird.
Hello, my name is Siri.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound like a cyborg at all. Why is this button not working? Fucks, really? Okay, Victoria.
Hello,
Oh, I've already
my
listened to
name
her.
is Victoria.
Susan.
Hello, my name is Susan.
Susan Enhanced.
Hello, my name is Susan.
I want a funny one. Okay, here's the Surrey Mail.
Hello, my name is Siri.
He sounds kind of funny. Shit. Yeah. Let me get a different accent. At least we don't have to pay for these voices. That's cool. Come on, download. For sake.
Hello, my name is Samantha.
Oh, Samantha, you sound just like oh, that's the default one. There's the one. That's exactly why she sounds like that, because it's the one I was using before. Man, this cloud download button is horrible. It doesn't work at all. Well, here's a Daniel in the UK.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
They download pretty slow. I'll tell you that much. Oh man, I thought that was Austria. It's Australia. Damn, man, it'd be great to have an Arnold Schwarzenegger sounding thing. Oh, where's... Wait a minute, what just happened there? Oh, there's Ava.
Hello, my name is Ava. Hello, my name is Ava.
That's not funny. Allison.
Hello, my name is Allison.
That's not funny either. Oh, here's the UK Surrey.
Hello, my name is Siri.
That's not that funny.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of funny.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
Dude, he's got a deep voice. I think the funniest one has been the Surrey male so far.
Hello, my name is Siri.
Hey, yeah.
Hello, my name is Siri.
It's just his hello's abbreviated.
Hello, my name
Hello.
is Siri.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the UK Surrey male. See how that sounds.
Hello, my name is Siri.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it's Daniel. That's who was funny.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
Yeah. That's gonna be the one. Okay, let's see how this works.
It's never a waste.
Oh, what the hell? That's disappointing. Why? Dude. Hopefully that's from before.
Let the testing begin.
Oh, I changed it to that other guy, but it's kept Samantha. Dukes, man. Maybe I have to close the app. Hang on, let me close the app. Close this app. Reopen this app. Okay.
Yanked Siri Daniel.
No, she kept the same voice. Dude. That's dumb. Maybe it's a setting in the PlayStation app, I don't know. Oh, you know what I could try? I could try YouTube. Let me try that real quick. Those comments don't get cut off either. Did it scan? Yeah, it honked. Okay. YouTube. Okay, live. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to hear myself too. That's irritating. Okay, live. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to hear myself too. That's irritating. No, it didn't. It didn't do the voice thing. So, God, I heard that comment twice, 3 times. When I first said it, when it said it the second time, and then when it heard it, said it the third time. All right. No, I didn't want messages. Damn it. Sitting how far out of the bubble? Yeah, well, I wouldn't be this far out if I didn't have to do that Palin thing. I've been putting that off for forever.
Jenny Graves, do you play in a private group?
Jiva asked Jeannie if you play in a private group. Nah.
Mainly solo.
Mainly solo.
Or solo or open?
I wish you could rename the private groups. I guess you could make it. I could make another account with the name of the private group. I wanted to make a group called the.
I did too until I found a cool group through the forum.
Yeah, I want. Well, what was the name? I want to make the name Five Riders or the Six Riders. You know, when you're coming into.
Open as often as I can be.
Yeah, I used to play in open all the time until I kept getting destroyed by people for no reason.
Which forum? We mainly just talk on TeamSpeak while playing. Sometimes fly together. Frontier Forum. Open is not as bad as you fear, but sooner or later it will bite.
Yeah, I've been killed almost 10 times by commanders in open. That's when the 10th time I said, fuck it, I'm done. Almost every time it's been going to an engineer. I'll be docking at an engineer and someone will come and blow me up. Ooh, what did my screen just do?
Open isn't interesting to me. I'm too antisocial.
Yeah, I'm pretty antisocial too. There's just a lot of dirtbags out there. I don't know if it's my age or what, but it seems like people have more to prove to each other.
It's 3 a.m. here, so I'll say goodnight all. Good luck, David.
Yeah, thanks, Jeannie. You too. Good night. It seems like people are just, they seem like they have more to prove to each other
Commander 07.
than when I was younger.
What's up?
Hey, bud. TX AI Capone, or AI Capone. Just coming back from the 5,000. Doing the 5,000, I think I'm 3/4 the way back.
Close enough, haha. At Jenny Graves. Good night.
Wow, another unexplored. That's crazy. There weren't even. There's been like 5 or 6 times as many undiscovered systems on the way back as there were going out.
How many jumps have you done tonight?
Well, when I started streaming, I had 107 jumps, and I've got 36 left. So 50 or so. No, 45, 42, something like that. 40, something like that. I don't know. Bunch. Seems like way more than that, though. But I probably did 15 or 20 jumps going there before I started streaming. So probably 20 more jumps than that total in this one sitting. I think I'm going to make it all the way back in this one sitting, which will be huge. It took me like 4 or 5 sittings to get out there. Although 36 jumps isn't anything to frown at. Oh, my phone shut off. God damn it. Hang on.
Any nice finds on your trip?
No. I have nothing really. It's just been pretty uneventful. I mean, I found a bunch of unexplored systems or undiscovered systems. I'm hoping that when I turn in the data that I'll get, that someone else wouldn't have done so before me, and I'll get that trophy. Yeah, I guess that's something that would make exploration a little more interesting. Is if there's a better way to find. I mean, finding things is like I would work my ass off for a scanner that worked from a super long distance, or a scanner that would, point you in the direction of something interesting and weird. But other than that, exploration is just basically hopping around looking at system maps. I guess if it just wasn't so much time, I would do exploration more. Like if jump ranges were times 10, like it was 500 light year, well, they would just increase it to 50,000. I don't know. But have you ever looked at the galaxy map and zoomed all the way out and seen the other galaxies around? You can't get to them, but you can see them. I'm hoping that at some point they're gonna introduce a technology. It would break my heart if they did like wormholes, because it's just a wormhole. Now, if they had something
nice, but for now it is mostly the MKI eyeball.
If they had you could grind for a galactic drive or intergalactic frameshift drive that lets you travel between galaxies. Oh God, that would be so much fun. But I'd still rather be able to walk around and be able to land on Earth-like planets. Like maybe with you could, instead of buying just an SRV, you could buy like an amphibious SRV, one that go in the water and on land. That'd be fun as shit. Like No Man's Sky, I really like that game a lot, and I like the ability to go underwater and tool around, and there'd be stuff underwater you can pick up. I think that'd be super cool. Just the sun in this system? Wow.
I would like to be able to walk around the stations.
Yeah,
Watch the
agreed.
ships slamming the mail slot. LOL.
I agree. Yeah, that'd be great. I think I've heard that they do have plans to I've heard that. I don't. It's not. It's just been in chat parties and stuff. But that'd be great. You'll walk around like in your own ship, like in Warframe, and walk around the space station and stuff. That'd be great. Damn. Oh, that last one, I bet it's a long ass way off. If you went to the trouble to scan those first three and not those last two, those have got to be way off. Oh, thank you.
We could run into characters that would offer us missions instead of simply looking at a board.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would like to set up an illegal mining operation on some planet.
That'd be awesome too. Just mining on the ground would be cool. Turn on while I'm not driving. What the fuck? That was weird. My iPhone just popped up a screen saying that it thought I was driving, and turn off the sound. I'm sitting on the couch. It's crazy. Its accelerometers are jacked.
Caves and more features on current planets would be nice.
Yeah, agreed. I wish the ship had a scanner like on the SRV, the spectrum analyzer scanner. I like that. That's really. Once I figured out how it worked, I really like that. I mean, it's easy to spot unusual things from quite a ways off for the SRV. But in a ship, being able to, there's the point of interest markers, but those are so big and broad that. Now the tips, that they give you the tips in the mailbox?
Frontier has a great foundation. Time to put up some walls.
Yeah, agreed. It is a great foundation. It's just amazing. Jumps now.
David, when I scan the scout, do I need to press a button or just jump over it and look down at it?
You got to jump over it, look down at it, and hold the button, and hold the left button, the data link scanner. You got to kind of keep pointed at the thing too. It's the I don't know what it is on the PC. On the controller, for me it's L1. I hold down. It's the data link scanner. You can see it. It kind of, it goes, it's like when you scan anything. It takes forever. It seems like too.
I don't have to buy a special scanner.
No,
right?
No. It's just the one that comes with the SRV naturally. It's the one that you scan with on the SRV. I've got 27 more jumps. Oh, Lord. I'm only 1,500 light years out, though. $36,000 light seconds. No, thank you.
Don't forget to set up the fire like I have done far too many times.
Oh, yeah.
This is almost as painful as using coordinates to navigate planets, LOL.
It's pretty painful. It's good that it's only once. But you can do it. I remember thinking numerous times it was impossible, at least for me to be able to do it. And it really did. It took me the better part of 2 hours.
Good conversation, though.
Yeah. But it makes that whole trip so much easier. Have you scanned that ship that found ship that's right near that planet? Like the songbook or storybook or something? Ship? Lost ship, stranded ship or something? Oh, I need fuel. What am I doing? This is a fuel planet, right?
Should I go to it?
Yeah, well, yeah, on your way there. Yeah, when you're on your way there, not when you're coming back, because you got that corrosive cargo.
Fly safe, Commander. May the mail slot always be clear 07.
All right, man. See ya. Yeah, when you're on your way there, yeah. I mean, you get like I don't know, you get something in your mailbox. It tells you kind of the history of what happened.
MDR, Thud Pucker, see you later.
But for now, yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned anything. You just focus on getting that scout scanned. You can do it. Oh, this fuel scoop is going so slow. You know, while I'm sitting here waiting, I'm gonna set up my PC real quick. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, I got hiccups. No.
Is prismatic shield generator good?
Yeah, I think it is. fantastic, actually. That's why I'm allied with well, I'm allied with Aslan because she's so hot, but also because she has that prismatic shield generator. I haven't done anything really towards it. Just did a tiny little bit. But I do plan on doing that for that shield specifically. Yeah, blow my nose. Alright, let's see if there's an update for the PC. I haven't gotten yet. No, doesn't look like there is. Hope it still runs. It's been a while since I launched it. I got an old HOTAS from, yeah, I bought it 12 years ago, but it's the predecessor to the Thrustmaster Warthog, which is the A10 replica. It's the F16 replica. And I was hoping to use it with the PC version, but it's not supported. You could set it up, but it's a big pain in the butt. I also have a Satec 55 or something. I think it does, but it's a totally different experience using the HOTAS. Yes, it still runs. Sweet.
Too bad.
Yeah, I think as soon as I get back to mine, I might hop on the PC version and start my career there. It'll be a lot quicker than that one. There's so many more excellent utilities for the PC, it's ridiculous. Although every time I launch it, it's got to do this shader and preparation thing it doesn't do on the PlayStation, but I think it looks a lot better.
What are you playing on?
Right now I'm on a PlayStation. Oh, hey Richard. Just getting back from 20 jumps away from I think I'm 20, just maybe yeah, 20 jumps away. Yeah, 20 jumps away from getting back. It has been a journey, a bag of chips, no doubt. Oh, that HOTAS is still working. Huh. You play on a PC?
Xbox One S.
Oh, right on. Are you doing the Palin missions in Maya for credits?
Negative CMNDR.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get back.
All risk in this section.
What?
All risk in this section.
Uh-oh. One of the buttons on that who tosses press down.
All risk in this section.
Mind if I swear? Just want to hear the cump voice swear be funny.
No, go ahead.
Just once.
We tried to change it earlier to another voice, but it didn't work. I don't actually know if it'll say it. It'll be interesting to see if it actually says it.
Filters any swearing?
I don't know. Did it not work?
All risk in this section.
What the hell is my computer doing? I gotta restart this thing. It's acting like a retard.
Fucking shit, man.
It worked. It said it. That's crazy. Oh.
Hold up.
Didn't know what to do with that.
WTF was that? Too funny, man.
Yeah, he didn't know how to say. He didn't know how to say ha ha ha. He was like, it said ha hey, or ha ho. Or, so it was funny. I was really disappointed that when I changed the default voice on the iPhone, it didn't change for the app. That's kind of disappointing. Because the British Siri male's voice is kind of fun. Or no, the British Daniel guy. His voice is so deep. Oh, this fuel scoop is so slow. My ship is heating up. I am so close. Oh, I'm gonna make it. I can't believe it. This is great. Hmm.
Ready for his one. I see your henny all black and shiny. If you don't hide it, I am gonna abide it.
I'm gonna make it all the way back in one sitting. That's unbelievable. Yes, I'm in the hips already. Oh, 10 jumps. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh shit.
I gotta go, it's been real.
Okay, see you, bud.
Later.
Oh shit, it's done. Oh my god. This is great. Whoop. must be a tiny little planet.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 01.
Wow. Yes, done. Okay. Take care and enjoy.